So race 4, we have another heat of the Diamond Jubilee Challenge Cup. We have Latymer Upper School B on the Berkshire station, racing Gloucester Rowing Club on the Buckinghamshire station. So straight off the blocks, there's not much in this race.
But both of these crews, both Gloucester and Latymer, winners of this event in previous years. Names that you'd see on the trophy if you picked up the Diamond Jubilee Challenge Cup. You see both Gloucester and Latymer's name on that cup. So this is a really interesting matchup for the Friday. You know, not even the weekend yet.
So big names. The problem is big names. You know, if you lose, big fall. That's the problem with that, unfortunately. But we've just gone past Foley. Gloucester just getting very close to the boom.
Oh gosh, that's a disaster.
That's what you don't want to see. It's very difficult to get off there.
They'll consolidate themselves now.
They've got to compose themselves. Latymer will just see the opportunity now and just pounce on that.
So it's almost well, it will be a restart there for the Gloucester Hartbury crew. That's just such a shame for them.
That's so hard.
That was such a tight race until that point, and it just goes to show you never know what can happen in these side-by-side races, in these kind of gladiatorial style side-by-sides.
And that's one of the lead boats. They could finish 4 at national schools. Now, they would have been looking to make it to Saturday at least, and to have that, you know, that's a great opportunity for Latymer B now. So it'd be interesting to see how they compose themselves and just hang on to this now. Do not let this lead go.
So Latymer B, you know, it's the B crew for Latymer, which they're going to be. They're not going to believe their luck at this point in the race. You know, they're 3 lengths up now.
The thing you hope is that you don't get overexcited, overexert yourself, and then Gloucester just. You know, they keep building, and this is see the incident here.
So you can see there their line.
It just drifted towards it, and there is no escape, and that is why these booms are so brutal. And you can see once you get on the booms, it's very difficult to get off, because obviously everybody wants to try and help. You can see them all trying to do something. At that point, you need someone to say stop, hold it up on the right, and then we'll spin out and then we go. But everybody's trying to help there, and you can see what happened.
But it's having that race experience to be able to call that, because, you know, I'm sure they will have talked about what happens if we hit the booms, what happens if we catch crab. But actually executing that plan in a race situation where they're, you know, only 3/4 of a length in it would have been really tough to do.
And it's all about not giving away an advantage or making a mistake, giving someone, you know, free distance, and that's what they've done there. So
Latymer capitalising on this now. The B crew from Latymer still with a big old chunk of clear water ahead of Gloucester, and Gloucester with all the work to do now in the final 500 metres of this race.
All the work to do, and as we mentioned, these crew, the winner of this will race twice tomorrow. So the last thing you want is to have something like that happen, have to race flat out for the next 1,000 metres faster than you've ever done before to try and chase down someone. So it'll be interesting to see how they compose themselves for that. But Latymer just standing their boat, doing their thing, very controlled.
You can just see the pain there on the Gloucester faces. I saw Rhiannon Morgan in the stroke seat. We can look at the back there of Ruth McAteer in the Gloucester crew. They do look very tidy. This is so unfortunate because they look very well drilled. It's beautiful to see the quads from this angle with all the blades going in and out of the water together, but they've got a mountain to climb now, Mark.
Yeah, it's a very tough ask now, and it's always difficult when you're the steers person. Obviously, it's been steered from the bow seat, you know, which is I always find quite tough. Ruth McAteer steering, and it's always really tough because you can't see up the line because you've got the other athletes in front of you.
So Latymer B looking to be progressing through to tomorrow's double day of racing.
And that's what we always say, you never know what can happen at Henley. Dual racing, the booms, once you get stuck on them, it's very hard to come back. Normally your race is over, so that would be a win for Latymer B. And you can hear the cheers they cross the line. Staying composed in their boat as they've beaten one of the favourites of the Gloucester Rowing Club, who unfortunately hit the booms earlier in the race. So Latymer Upper School B move on to racing Saturday.